Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bocage again. On the Russian side, which I'll be spectating, we have Spoozee versus Willow on the German side. So we have two formidable players who are both very skilled. Willow being the dark horse in this tournament, and Spoozee, who is quite a veteran player but is a bit out of practice, so it should hopefully pan out okay. We see Spoozee here splitting up his forces into three, which is a good thing to do, as I have said 100 times. But here the SMG squad has come up early. A nice position there for the MG, shooting down at all the troops. This has pretty much become the standard position here for Bocage for an MG, and you can see why it has been, as the cover here is pretty much nullified with the height of that MG position. But Willow managed to sneak a guy through here and get a grenade over here. That would be ideal. Spoozee hasn't noticed yet, but no, the grenade comes. It's a rifleman, so it only has one grenade, so that other infantryman does get a nice shot from that Mauser. But on the right hand side here we have Spoozee capturing it with only one guy, which is good. This is why you should always send one guy in here. Willow's riflemen have some sort of aimbot happening. Lots of one-shot kills by riflemen here, but here is Spoozee's additional reinforcements here. 2 versus 2. Mossen takes up the Mauser. MP40 left. He can really run down here, throw a grenade there. On the left-hand side, it looks like the two-man push was unsuccessful. That's okay, losing 2 men. At least he went for the flag and delayed the cap by Willow there. So always good to cap 3 flags, try to cap 3 flags at the start. But a nice little downward slope here, which allows Willow's troop to remain unconcealed and in cover. So a position where he could throw grenades potentially. In the middle, as expected, Willow has gained supremacy with that superior MG cover at the top here, where Spoozee hasn't got any sort of support or MG cover to help his troops advance, but that MG is not firing. It may have been knocked out somehow. But Willow doing a good job running behind these sandbags, avoiding the fire, and ready to throw a grenade when he decides to. But on the left-hand side, you can see Willow has sent only a few troops there as well, so Willow actually got the better of him in a 2 versus 2 at the start, it seems. But this MG here should provide good cover and should hold for the meantime on the left-hand flag. While on the right, it isn't looking that secure for Spoozee. I know there's a rifleman here. No, it hasn't. It actually died. That SMG has died. So it doesn't look too secure, so Willow has an option to attack there. In the middle, Willow still having issues holding on. And on the right, it should be quite secure with that MG over here covering the point, as a flak 38 is coming, so it is no longer secure. So a great counter. As you can see, Spoozee realizes that and gets the F away from this point, which he definitely should probably run a bit more further back, not running through the whole field to get shot as he just did. His entire squad just got flaked. He should have walked all the way back here, then walked on the right, and maybe left a few guys here with hold fire just to have some scouting abilities. But there goes the left-hand side flag to Willow with that nice flak buy and push. But here's the counter of the T-70, which is a good buy. It's probably one of the few like tanks that can actually withstand a 20mm assault from the frontal range. I'm not sure why it's decided to reverse to show its engine. It's doing a full circle. That's probably a driver drunk on vodka from the Russian army, but he's also spawned a shock infantry troop, which is a good boost to the assault in the middle, and it is pinning down that MG. If maybe he can get the flamer that comes with this squad to run in here and flame this building. Spoozee should also be shooting up at that roof, because it is much quicker to kill a guy inside a building by killing the roof on top of them. But here comes that SMG throwing the grenade. He needs to start infesting this area with SMG guys, so it will delay the point, but dangerously exposing his side armor that it needs to wow, lucky shot there. One shot HE does down the Flak 38. Looking very strong here, Spoozee. In the middle, it is pretty much dominated, and on the right, it isn't actually defended at all. So the right is for the taking for Willow. The left is taken by Willow, but is no longer supported by the Flak. So there is a possibility for this squad here to assault this without the Flak support that the left used to have. But in the middle, he needs to somehow zerg. Maybe if he zergs this area here, infests this these windows, or hide behind these buildings, even hiding people in this side of the area, so when the guys come out to attack middle, it'll get fired upon from here. But T70 is doing ultra damage alone, which isn't a good play by Spoozee, but he is getting, I guess, risky in his play, but it's pulling off. He's taken out the entire squad here without any infantry cover. On the left-hand side, the assault, which was possible, and is being covered by the MG. Good play. It may be able to do well if you can sneak a guy on this river, throw a grenade, but it looks like there's too many guys behind cover for it to make an impact at this stage. But with the T70 support, it shouldn't have an issue. Good play by Spoozee, moving his light tank around, because if he does stay in a position like a heavy tank, a Pack 38 or something that Willow can afford at this stage, will counter it quite easily. So good play, moving his light tank around, making sure Willow has to guess where he is. But, oh, nice clump up here for Spoozee to HE. That is its own AT grenade, killing his mates in the assault squad there. Another one guy left. He should now be able to run a guy in and cap it, but he has to get the hell out of there. Well, this P3 is a good counter for that T70. It doesn't have a hope of fighting it head-on frontally. It needs to quickly run away, exposing its side armor again dangerously. If there's one thing Spoozee needs to learn, is to learn to drive a tank or move a tank correctly. But it is risking it. I think he wants to go for it, but without any infantry line of sight, it's a very risky move, and I do condone this particular move here. You can see the flamer here by the shock infantry is stopping some infantry advancing there, but it's still too far, especially at this angle. But wow, I said it was too far, but it was able to get a lucky turret shot there. But still, Willow is not looking very strong on all points, but on the left-hand side he may cap this, but I think this is the flamer here, which has got... he's doing a lot of damage here, and the Brandenburger Skog is walking right into the flames at the moment, and especially with this elevation here, a flamer can actually shoot around the elevation and ignores it, but the flamer needs to move up quickly, flame this before the MG can reload again, but it's standing there like a sitting duck. Really needs to move. It's acting cool next to the flames. It's going, oh, I'm too cool to run away, but explodes in a fiery ball of death there, as expected. But the 3 cap here by Spoozee, 31 out of 50 to 0 to Willow. But Willow is needing the point, so he's decided to go charge with the MG with the turret down, which is an okay choice. But at this stage, Spoozee has a T70 counter, which is a good buy, especially when this is turreted and Willow has decided to play risky. The track is down, which means this is a sitting duck, as it cannot turn its turret or move to make the shot. Hull damage there on the P3. PKP here by Spoozee, which is a good buy now, especially since that P3 is down in turret damage. It really has no opposition, and any infantry assaults are going to be denied now. But a nice buy here by Willow. Quick P3 here, which will counter the PKP and easily counter the T70 if it's used correctly. Ooh, just missed that side shot, but Willow should have this first shot, sorry, on this tank. But Spoozee is known for his good use of tanks, and is able to miss that and come up with an opportunistic shot maybe here. 50-50 chance here. Whoever gets the first shot off wins. Again turreted Spoozee. He is a sniper of the T70. I feel quite sorry for Willow. He did make the right buys, but he's trying to direct control his shot, and he's way off there. But APCR load. Ooh, no, didn't. Walks through the path, but didn't die. and able to kill everything around it. So this tank should go now safely behind the lines. There shouldn't be any counter to this at this stage because Spoozee has just bought a P3, so he could actually choose to run rampant at the moment. So if he brings up some units, he really needs some infantry here because there's no infantry in sight anywhere. Um, so he needs to move that back if there is no infantry. On the right hand side, Willow is pressuring the point to deny him a 3 cap, which you do not want at all costs, as the flags do count down extremely fast. The red guard here, response by Spoozee, shouldn't have an issue taking this down, especially now since there's no counter. And now Willow has brought a regular squad down the center, meaning he has no MP and walks into an SMG ambush here. Poor micro on that there, but MG, nice position again, but Spoozee has infested this area here, allowing him to ambush that troop and allowing him to grenade this area here. Knocks down the bottom floor, needs to throw it a bit higher. Maybe a pineapple grenade up here will do the job. The red guard should have no problem capping this point. He just needs one guy to move over here, which he does now. Left-hand flag, surprisingly, is being capped by Willow. There's a PKP here which can easily support any infantry here, and there will be no tanks coming from Willow as he has no MP at this stage. If Spoozee maybe should have spawned a charge unit because he seems to be lacking, I guess, the coverage. He's got all the support units, he's got the PKP here, he's got the tank here, but he's just lacking the infantry to fan out and cap the flags for him, where the support units will be able to do all the damage and deny the max. But here's the Panzerfaust, hits the track. Bad luck there by Willow. He's got another one maybe. No, another AT grenade. He's got it this time with the AT grenade. Nice one there, but it's 48 to 50. He needs a point really fast. This flag's being capped by Spoozee. The middle doesn't look like it's going to be capped anytime soon, and this flag's not being capped. So that's GG, guys. 49 to 50. Well played to Spoozee. Good use of Billings and great usage of T70, moving into the great 50-50 positions where it has still the chances of 3-3. Bad luck to Willow. Better luck next time. Good games.